You were charged with drunk driving in Massachusetts, and the prosecutor has offered to continue your case without a finding of guilt. What does this mean? Hi, my name is Steve Brooks. I'm a criminal trial attorney in Massachusetts with offices in Boston and in Dedham. I can answer your questions about a continuance without a finding. A continuance without a finding, also called a quaff, is where you admit that there are enough facts for you to be found guilty of a case, but you're asking the court to defer a guilty finding. In other words, to continue the case without a finding of guilt in exchange for you doing certain things. Typically, in a first offender drunk driving situation, you would be required to attend and complete a first offender drunk driver program. Some courts require additional programs on top of this, such as a Brains at Risk program or another safe driver course. All of these things are conditions such as paying court fees and paying program fees in order to keep your license intact, in order to keep your record intact. Because if you obtain a continuance without a finding, you could truthfully answer no to the question of whether you've been convicted of any crime. Now, the problem is with admitting guilt and continuing a case without a finding, if you fail to perform all of the obligations that are expected and imposed upon you, the continuance without a finding could be revoked and changed into a guilty finding. In the event that your continuance without a finding is revoked and changed to a guilty finding, you can't appeal from that finding, and you can't ask for a trial at that point. So very careful decisions need to be made. Now, you're watching this video because you or someone close to you has a question about a continuance without a finding. I can answer your questions. I deal with continuance without a finding all the time. But you need to call me. My number is 781-251-0555. I'm Steve Brooks, and thanks for watching.